All right, I'm back. Here we are. We're going to get started on Jane. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Sorry, Mark Anthony. I'm not sure if there was connection here where I'm at. In case some of you guys don't know that when I broadcast, sometimes I broadcast away from home, and I'm not sure if the internet connection just bugged out here or what happened. But we're here. We're living. I'm going to share that on. Give me a second to share this on Twitter, and we'll get going. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. I'm showing up on YouTube, so I think everybody can see that at least. Hopefully, you guys will get a notification or something. Um, I'm just going to pop this in on Twitter. Tweet. And boom. We got that going. All right. Grab the eraser. So we're doing Jane. The first backer is for Jane from Tarzan and Jane. Um, so here we go. They've gone. All right, we're back again. Um, we lost a few people, but hopefully we'll get Wiggle back. Um, Mark Anthony dial up. Yeah. I don't know. No, I mean we've got both our places have a Comcast, and I don't know. I don't know if you guys remember, but they mentioned that they would be slowing down the net for some people. I wonder if that's an issue where my computer can't handle it, or I've got a laptop that I'm broadcasting with, and um, you know, maybe it's something like that. I hope it doesn't go out again. If that's the case, I hope it doesn't go out again. But um, maybe the RAM of the laptop. I don't know, man. There could be so many things. Need the confirmations to be resent. Yeah. Vape God, did you get a sketch tonight too? Oh yeah, you're 229. 229. Let me see. I'm trying to think of where we're at on backer numbers. Well, we're at 262. Well, I tell you what. Let me put it this way. Vapagon, if you we're supposed to be doing this just for the duration of the live stream tonight. But if it's slow, I tell you what, I'll go ahead and let you have one. Hey, Migs, what's up, man? I told everybody we're going to be doing free sketches, but then right around 10, we're going to pop over to Mike's and for Friday night auctions, if that's something that sounds cool. Um, right now, the subject matter is Jane from Tarzan and Jane. So I'm going to put a little vine or something like that behind her. Give some cues, some clues, some cues that this might be Jane. Give her a little necklace. And the only real restrictions is basically we're oh yeah, Migs. So yeah, I'm doing Jane from Tarzan and Jane. Juan Del Diablo, hey man, what's going on? Hopefully we'll get back Wiggle. That was the person who had backed and requested Jane. Um, so that's what we're going to be drawing right now. And Vapagon, I will go ahead and, like I said, if it slows down, then I'll go ahead and do yours tonight. But Vapagon, everybody, I'll put it out there for you guys. If you go and back DragonGuatd, the link should be in the description. I hope I remember to put it in there this time. The link should be in the description, and go to back DragonGuatd. You come back here, drop in your backer number in the chat, and then I will hook you up. Now, Wiggle is back. Okay. For everybody watching, just hit me up at KevHulk73 at Twitter, or you can hit me up at KevHulk73 at hotmail.com, or the Kevin Sharp Art at Facebook, and you guys can send me your mailing address, and we can go from there. I'll type it in. I tell you what, let me see. I'll type it in just for a second, for you guys to have it, since I had to hurry up and drop it in. And then we have Kev Hulk 73 Twitter. And then Kevin Sharp Art on Facebook. So there you go. Okay. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know what happened. But we're back. We're rolling. All right. So we're doing Jane right now. That's my first sketch. And then after right around 10 o'clock, I'm going to be running over to Friday night auctions. If for some reason I bonk out on Friday night auctions, I may come back here and just do some more sketching. And may possibly do some more free sketching here. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see what the mood is on Friday night auctions, and we'll go from there. Not that I want to run out of mics, but if mics is, well, it could be a combination of things. It could be a ton of artists over there, which means it'll take a little while. And I only have a couple of things to really sell right now. Or if it's just a slow night, then we can sit and talk, but I'll be doing backer number of things. Maybe even do it there if it's okay with Mike. I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. Don't want to infringe on anybody making money. So this week been good for you guys. We just crossed on DragonGuatd. We crossed the 17,000 mark this evening. And I want to see it climb a little faster, be a little bit more successful. Not be greedy, but, just see some bigger numbers. That'd be nice. I think we all kind of push ourselves to do a little bit better. Hey, Juan Del Diablo, I just backed the book. Sweet, man. Cool. Thank you. That's awesome, man. Okay. I know everybody's like, quit talking, get back to drawing. All right. Or at least don't stand away and talk. And I trust everybody can hear me well, right? I got a different microphone selected. Trying to figure out something interesting to talk about, but most of it's Wendell Diablo, throw your backer number if you want to get it in the queue, if you back during the stream. Yeah. Cool. Juan del Diablo. Yeah, if you get a backer number with the when you get it, and if you give me your number, you can get a free sketch. Or if you don't want a free sketch, that's cool too. I know some people just kind of want to chill and whatever. I am fine either way. All right, I'm going to slap some inks on here. Okay. Just grabbing some pins. There we go. All right. Yeah, number 263. Okay, cool. Well, let me know what character you want to. And I'm going to write. All right, Wiggle Wiggle, what was your number? I guess I'm assuming your backer number was 262. All right. So here we go. Go to start the magic. Let's see what we're doing. You see good on screen? Everybody can see good? And I know there's not a whole lot of interesting things going on at the moment that isn't, virus related. I know you guys probably, some of you are at least a little sick of being at home or just want to get some movement in the economy or get outside, smell the air. I always make the joke, it's like, get outside, kissing hands, shaking babies, that kind of thing. Oh, Mark, I've been at work every day. Oh, okay, cool, man. Evil Ernie. Oh, boy. Oh, San Diego Comic-Con is canceled. Oh, yeah. I saw something about that. That's crazy. And they're not even talking about rescheduling. It's just they're straight out canceled. So that's a huge hit. As in, it'll take a huge hit, another huge hit on the industry. So, so it may be, it's one of those things, man. You're going to start seeing some people don't realize that we'll start seeing some people start doing a lot more crowdfunding stuff. A lot of artists, you might see a flood of people doing that. That's going to make it harder for everybody. Not harder, but, it'll give people a lot of choices, but it will definitely be more competition. Competition can be good. Competition can be rough. Hydrogen 1, Orco 218. Oh, are you saying Hydrogen 1? Or are you saying you want an Orco? We'll see how we work that out. I mean, really, when I do these, there's a couple of rules. One, it's a single character. And then number two, when I say that it's, during the stream, you have to back during the stream. Now, if you back during one of the last streams, then I can make a little, pardon the pun, but a little bit of wiggle room for you. And we'll see if we can do that. Juan del Diablo. Well, DC found 2 new distribution channels. We might be seeing the end of Diamond's monopoly. Okay, well, yeah, it's one of those things with all this happening, it has revealed some structural weaknesses for some publishers. And, being reliant too heavily on one company, yeah, it can be bad if you don't have options. So yeah, you know, I mean, it's rough, and it's cool that DC's looking at other viable alternatives, and that will help the comic shops in the long run. And let's see. R2D2 for life. You are spoiling all of us and setting the bar a little higher for other creators at the same time. We'll see. We'll see. You know, this is a new thing for me. You know, the thing about crowdfunding is, or at least, you know, doing this in this manner and the crowdfunding is that you're forced to become a publisher and hit the ground running and have these publishing issues. I've been in the industry for about 25 years. I understand generally the ins and outs of some things like the deadlines and stuff, but this is still going to be a little new for me anyway. I'm not an expert at it. I'll be able to say I'm probably an expert if I got a book going and I'm 3 issues deep or something like that, and I'm doing okay. Um, I'm pulling some higher numbers, like I don't know. I ain't going to say Ethan, but you know, just something high up there. Um, then I could say maybe I'm an expert or something. I don't know. It's all new to me, you know. It's one of those things talking to a printer and then getting all these quotes and trying to find your best deal. Mike's got a line on a good printer apparently, and you know, the great thing about it is we all kind of can work together and try to help each other a little bit here and there. Oh, cool. Wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, this is great. All right, cool, man. Well, I'm glad you dig it, dude. Let me get one of these vines hanging down. All right. And get some trees in the background. I don't do too many backgrounds on these, but we'll add it as extra information so people know, get some kind of idea that hey, this is Jane. You know, if I would draw Superman, all the information you need for Superman is his hair and his symbol, and somebody can look at that and go, okay, that's Superman. You know, with Jane, not so much. So I try to throw in a little bit of extra visual information, visual cues that this is a jungle lady of some type, and maybe they'll get there on their own and say, oh, you mean Jane, Tarzan and Jane. Hopefully. And for everybody I was talking about before I got bonked out, I sent you a message through Indiegogo. Did you receive it? I'm going to check on that in just a second. Let me do that. Oh, sweet. Okay, let's get back. All right, cool. Blue Boy Hobbies. Yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you for sending that. That helps me out greatly. I had a couple people not put their Like they kind of, one of the things I tell people is that if you live on the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast, is that if you pop in just a little bit of money for shipping, whatever you feel is fair and equitable for shipping for the artwork, you don't have to. When I tell everybody it's free, it's free. So understand that, I'm not telling you you have to. But if you're so inclined, um, or if you're out of the country, out of the U.S., I usually ask you throw in just a little bit for shipping or suggest it. And some people have been sending me messages, but they haven't been leaving like what character they got, or they haven't left. And I'm trying to write who these belong to on these sketches. But if by chance you didn't leave your address in some way, shape, or form from the stream, the previous ones, hit me up. Just make sure I got your information. If you haven't seen it, I've mailed out a batch of artwork today. It'll be sent in. This next batch is going to be sent in 2 or 3 different batches because there was so much to send. And with the sketches, because we're up to like 20 some sketches now, and I mailed out people's sketches today, and some people that won promo cards. I sent that out today too. The metal promo cards. You guys have probably seen it. If not, I'll show it to you in just a few minutes. Alrighty. I'm just going to work in Jane's hair. Just warmed up. Okay. All right, wiggle wiggle. You can just put mine with the comic when it ships. That might be. I wouldn't say it's difficult. Yeah, Migs. Yeah, art was mailed off, and then I mailed off a bunch of the smaller sketches today, and I'll be sending some more out. Yours will go out either tomorrow or I think Monday, one or the other. So you'll be expecting yours and Jeremiah Jones, and I think Captain Hiltz is going out too with his sketches. So if it hasn't went out, I prepped a bunch of packages. Today has been just just crazy. I've been sitting around prepping a bunch of packages, trying to find different things, get everybody in order, because some people didn't leave addresses, and then had to have to track down different places where they might have left me addresses. It's been a little bit frantic. The one thing I didn't nail down with this whole gig is, giving away free sketches, is that I didn't figure out a really good way or I should say a really intuitive way for people to contact me. So I'll say it again during the stream. I already posted it, but it's Kev Hulk 73 at Twitter. You can reach me there. If you can't, don't follow each other and you can't get in there, try Kev like Kevin, Kev Hulk 73 at hotmail.com. Kev Hulk like the Incredible Hulk. Kev Hulk 73 at hotmail.com, or try Kevin Sharp Art on Facebook, and you can hit me up there. So yeah. I'm getting slowly caught up with all the artwork that needs to go out. The campaign is definitely a little bit more of a handful than I thought, as far as managing the campaign, getting everybody's questions answered. Little things like shipping. Like originally I had listened to, or at least try to keep in mind, what Doug Tenaple was talking about, how he was having some troubles with his book and shipping, and people complaining about shipping and international. And so originally my thought was, hey, I'll just do the digital for a lot of customers in faraway places, like if you're in Australia or Zimbabwe or, anything like that, because I figured you guys didn't want to pay crazy amounts for a $25 book to ship, and then just, maybe I underestimated my own work, or whatever you want to say. But I got a lot of people going, hey, man, why isn't there a New Zealand shipping, or why isn't there Australia, or why isn't there a UK? And so I had to go back and change some of the perks because I goofed up and I underestimated the crowd and the followers and the people that really want cool stuff. I underestimated what they were willing to pay. And I don't want to take advantage of you guys. I just know that it gets expensive. And it's sometimes can be a headache. And I know for me, it'll be a headache shipping stuff out of the country and into certain places. And I figured you guys just didn't, I basically underestimated some of the people. So, Doug's book was heavy. Yeah, that's Juan Del Diablo. Yeah, that's the thing I didn't, Blue Boy Hobbies. Do I have a post office box? Not yet. I'm setting up one though. But Juan Del Diablo, yeah, but Doug's book was heavy. That was the thing I forgot, or at least I didn't pay attention to. That was the big difference. And I didn't even think about it. It wasn't until after everybody started asking me that I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't think about that. So yeah, his book is heavy. He's 120 some, and it was like leather bound or something like that. And Victor, is that a sketch? Yeah, that's a sketch of Jane from Tarzan and Jane. And this is for Wiggle Wiggle. So here we go with that. And there's my sketch. Okay, it's 9:44, and I just want to remind everybody, more than likely, I'll probably pop into Blacklist Universe Friday night auctions, and I'll be there hanging with the guys, and then maybe, if it gets a little slow, I can go. R2D2 for life. Just send your home address in the meantime until you get the P.O. box. What could go wrong? Yeah, that's another thing I wasn't quite prepared for. Yeah, I don't want to dox myself, so that's a little bit of one of those things where, let's just say that the addresses I'm sending you guys isn't necessarily my home address. It's in town, but it's not my home address. Luckily, I had that much forethought, but I didn't have a lot of it. So yeah, the post office box is coming up. All right, so Wiggle Wiggle. This is your Jane on screen. There you go. All right, there you go. All right, Wiggle Wiggle, you had asked me if I'd wait until your campaign is done. Or I mean, until the campaign, starts shipping. I'd prefer to send it sooner, but I can do that. The problem is just I hate. Well, I got you guys set up in my stuff. There's always something that could go wrong, and I always feel a little weird holding on to the artwork that long. Juan Del Diablo, that's beautiful. Thank you, man. Vape Gone, pretty sweet. Mark Anthony, good. Yeah. Okay. So who was the next one? I'm trying to remember who got one and wanted. Oh yeah, somebody wanted. Juan Del Diablo wanted the Evil Ernie. Okay. Juan Del Diablo. What was your backer number? It was 263, I think. Because we're getting close to Friday night auction. So if I don't finish this, I want to have your information and stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. And again, just for everybody out there, it's KevHulk73 at Twitter, Kevin Sharp Art at Facebook, or you can get me at KevHulk73 at hotmail.com. That's where you can send me your address if you got a sketch. And like I said, we're doing free sketches tonight. Evil Ernie. Let's see. I'll make Evil Ernie Ernie from Sesame Street. That would be a kind of cool play on words there. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I will give you what you want within reason. All right. Let me go back. Just double check. I need some reference. I haven't drawn an Evil Ernie. Even, I think I have drawn maybe a couple of con sketches of him, but it's been ages. Alrighty, images of Evil Ernie. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So in about 5 minutes, I'm going to call it quits. If you guys if you back DragonGuatd now and get in and tell me your backing number now, I'll write you down so that you guys can still get your sketches. Just send me your mailing information. Like I said, I had a couple of people not either in their PayPal, if they sent me something for mailing or something like that, they would leave out some of their address or what character they got, and it was a little bit difficult to find. I figured out mostly everybody's info, but it was a little hard to track down today. It's been crazy. I've been loading up a lot of packages, so I must be into, just right off the top of my head, at least 20 packages. I mailed out half of those, maybe something like that. All right. So don't be disappointed. I'm just doing the kind of the structure drawing here. Get what I wanted to get done as far as the idea. So if you say, Kev, that doesn't look like Evil, don't worry. I got you. I'm just roughly working out the structure of what I want to do with the piece. It's not set in stone. But yeah, the industry's been going crazy. It's been a little haywire. A lot of crazy stuff going on, a lot of changes. And I imagine in the meantime there'll be a lot of your favorite artists, besides myself, besides moi, that are going to start looking towards crowdfunding. So the field is going to get a little packed. And just a disclaimer, I know you guys are out there, and some of you guys are getting stimulus checks, and I know that we all kind of make jokes about it and spending yours, but do the responsible thing for yourself. Judge whether or not you really can buy something. If you back me, God love you. I could use it. I would like this to be a huge success. I'd like it to be a success like some of the other Comicscape folks. But at the end of the day, I want y'all to do what's right and responsible for yourself. It's just comics. We got to get through these next few months into the next year together, So know that you're awesome, and I appreciate you. I just want you to be able to be in stable condition and things like that. Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves. I know with me, I bought a couple of, what are they? The new Thundercats figures from Super 7. Shameless plug. And I bought a couple of those, and I'm always thinking to myself, well, what if there's a downturn or something like that? And I'm like, I don't know. But I also, if you can do it and you feel comfortable, you say, hey, you guys are piddly. You're tiddlywinks compared to what I'm used to. Then that's cool. Go ahead. I will appreciate you backing me because it helps my family, it helps me. Anyway, Captain Hiltz, just wait till fulfillment. Yeah. Well, Diablo, yeah. So here we go. We're looking at 9:52. So I'm doing some quick. If you came in, I'm doing Evil Ernie. We're doing free sketches. If you back DragonGuatd in the last hour, come in, give me your backer number. Let me look it up, and then you will get a free sketch. All right. And even some of you that haven't backed, shoot me your information. I put the email, the email stuff here. I'll say it again. KevHulk73 at Twitter, KevHulk73 at hotmail.com, or Kevin Sharp Art at Facebook. Hit me up there. I know a couple of people in here said they already backed around like the 200 and some, 220, something like that. The people that are in here tonight in the chat that said they did, contact me. I will throw you a free sketch. I don't normally do that. I try to keep that contained to the live. That's why we do it. We kind of want to raise money at a certain time. I wanted to get us past 17, but luckily right before I came in, somebody got us past 17. So that's good. So you guys are kicking butt. Anyway. All righty. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have any shirt. He's got like the rib bones. He's got a torn shirt or something. We got the rib bones. Don't worry, Wandel Diablo. I will get him right. He's got the guts, the toxic guts. Toxic guts. Okay. Rib bones, rib bone, rib bone. All right. Okay. Steal all the sketches. Dragon, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. We're going to go over to Friday night auctions in just a second. We're like 5 minutes in, so I better bolt in a second. Hey, man, thank you for popping in the stream. I know it's only going to be for a few minutes because we're going to run over to Friday night auctions. But if it gets a little slow, we may come back over and do some more free stuff. I'll have to alert people. Or we may do some free stuff over there with Mike. I don't know what it'll allow. I know the guys are there. Make some cash. I've got only a couple of things to sell tonight myself. And here we go. Dragon, what do you got? Dragon, yeah, I did a Jane for the first backer. From Tarzan and Jane, of course. And then I have an Evil Ernie I'm roughing out for our man Wandel Diablo. So, wiggle, wiggle, the link. Look for Blacklist Universe on YouTube. I don't have the link. If Captain Hiltz wants to drop it in, that is fine with me. Yeah, Captain Hiltz, he was asking about the the Blacklist Universe, the Friday night auctions link. He was curious about that. Okay. Well, I've got Evil Ernie started, and we're going to be rocking and rolling on that. And then, like I said, everybody else, hit me up. I know there were 2 people in the chat. I'm trying to remember their names. Maybe it was Vapagon, I think. And there was somebody else. Wiggle Wiggle says thank you. Yep. All right, cool, man. Here we go. I'm going to end the stream tonight. Like I said, there's Friday night auctions right there in the chat. Wandel Diablo just emailed you my address. Right on, buddy. I know you've got like another sketch or something. Did I send you a sketch? I can't remember. There was something like Juan del Diablo I think you bought before. But anyway, regardless, I'm glad you sent it though, because I could use it. All right. Well, cool. Hey, everybody, we're rocking and rolling tonight, and thank you for popping in. Sorry it wasn't a longer stream. I had some technical issues. If you weren't here, the stream bonked out for some reason. Lost connection, something crazy like that. All right, Vapicon. All right, cool, dude. And guys, you've been awesome. We're going to do this again. I'm going to do another free drawing stream again. So see you guys soon, okay? You have an awesome evening. Bye.